Welcome to AI in Marketing. I am your host and news curator Stan Bertolo from Nitro Marketing. You will find links to all the stories mentioned in this episode in the show notes.
This is Naya, your voice for today's headlines. It's Thursday, December 18th. Here is what we are covering. In the podcast, The Last Invention by Gregory Connor Leahy, the CEO of AI Safety Startup Conjecture explains how AI could take down humanity. The one thing I'm confident in is that we will lose. We will almost definitely lose. But the way, if I had to guess what it will feel like, I expect it'll be confusing. I don't think it's going to be epic. I don't think there's going to be a huge showdown between the Terminators and the humanity. I don't think there's going to be, crazy nanotechnology flying through the sky or something like this. I don't think that's what's going to happen. Maybe, right? But I don't think it's likely. I think what's most likely to happen is it will just be quite unceremonious and just quite pathetic and boring almost. I expect what was going to happen is that the world will just start feeling more and more confusing. I think what's most likely to happen is it will just be quite unceremonious and just quite pathetic and boring almost. I expect what was going to happen is that the world will just start feeling more and more confusing. It will be harder and harder to understand what's really going on. We see all this fake news and all these distractions. Video games keep getting better and pornography gets any more addictive. And all the news we get starts being super polarized and super, manipulative so that we can't really tell what's true and what's not anymore. A lot of weird geopolitical events start happening that no one can really explain why they happened or what the consequences of them are. New technologies get invented where we don't really know how they were invented, and just more and more confusing things happen. More and more people put AIs in charge of more and more things. More and more people will put AIs in charge of their companies. Politicians will take advice from AIs for how to run their campaigns and for how to write policy. More and more of power will be completely willingly handed to AIs. Everyone will race to hand as much of their power over to the AI as possible because it helps them to outperform their rivals. And then eventually, just one day we wake up and we're not in control anymore. From AI's potential control, we move to strategic AI implementation. AI in customer service requires more than just enthusiasm and software. It demands a strategic approach and executive support. Many investments in AI lack a clear strategy, leading to misaligned goals and disconnected teams. Successful AI implementation relies on 4 pillars: leadership alignment, technology strategy, data readiness, and people preparedness. Leaders must align on objectives, build strategic roadmaps, ensure data quality, and prepare teams culturally. Starting with low-risk, high-reward capabilities can deliver immediate value and build momentum. AI is a spectrum, not a destination, and companies should focus on strategy and vision rather than chasing features. Anywhere Now helps organizations build confidence and unlock value from AI through strategic planning and execution. While AI strategy is crucial, OpenAI's funding discussions take center stage. OpenAI is in early discussions with Amazon to secure at least $10 billion in funding, potentially valuing OpenAI at over $500 billion. The deal may involve OpenAI using Amazon's Trainium AI chips, challenging NVIDIA's dominance in the AI chip market. Talks include exploring commercial opportunities and possibly selling a corporate version of ChatGPT to Amazon. This investment could be part of a larger fundraising effort. OpenAI faces high infrastructure costs, with a commitment to spend $1.4 trillion on computing power over 8 years. The company recently agreed to a $38 billion deal with AWS for cloud computing. OpenAI is also considering an IPO that could value it at up to $1 trillion. Following OpenAI's funding talks, we examine AI's future user experience. In 2026, user experience, UX, will redefine AI by focusing on trust and effective interactions rather than expanding model size. UX will guide AI behavior through tone-aware interfaces, fail-safe design patterns, and explainable actions, emphasizing user trust and autonomy. Structured prompting and metrics like prompt success rate, PSR, will become key indicators of AI's business value. The shift will move from proving AI's functionality to ensuring its reliability and safety. UX will lead this transformation, focusing on human trust and workflow integration while IT secures systems. Organizations will adopt intent-driven prompting, supported by frameworks and training to enhance AI's impact. The evolution of AI will prioritize experience, determining AI's honesty, safety, and value-driven human interaction. Regarding AI's user experience, the focus shifts to economic impacts. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell discussed the economic impact of artificial intelligence during a lecture at Stanford University. Powell noted that spending on AI data centers and related equipment is currently supporting economic growth. He highlighted that AI could enhance productivity, but also warned of potential job losses due to the technology's adoption. The Federal Reserve has adjusted its economic growth forecast for 2026, attributing a significant portion to AI investments. While AI is expected to boost GDP, its effects on the labor market remain uncertain. Powell acknowledged that AI might lead to higher productivity, but it could also result in layoffs as businesses increasingly adopt automation and AI technologies. From economic impacts, we turn to AI's role in cyber-physical security. Nozomi Networks has been recognized by Gartner as the leading company for AI in cyber-physical systems, CPS security. The company's early integration of machine learning capabilities into its CPS security products since 2013 has positioned it ahead in AI-driven security solutions. Nozomi's platform enhances asset profiles, establishes behavioral baselines, and provides actionable insights, offering robust security for sectors like energy, manufacturing, and healthcare. CEO Edgard Capdevielle expressed pride in this recognition, attributing it to the team's dedication to protecting critical infrastructure. Gartner's report highlights Nozomi's comprehensive AI solutions for cyber-physical environments. The company continues to focus on minimizing risk and enhancing operational resilience through its AI-powered platform. While AI secures systems, its workplace adoption trends are increasing. AI use in the workplace is increasing, with 45% of U.S. employees using it at least a few times a year by Q3 2025, according to a Gallup survey. Frequent use rose to 23%, while daily use reached 10%. Knowledge-based sectors like technology and professional services show higher AI adoption compared to frontline industries. Organizational AI implementation is reported by 37% of employees, though 23% remain uncertain. Employees often use AI for consolidating information and generating ideas, with chatbots and virtual assistants being the most common tools. Advanced tools like coding assistants and data science tools are less common but more frequently used by those who engage with AI regularly. Managerial support enhances broader AI adoption.
Thank you for tuning in to AI in Marketing. If you want to learn more, check out the episode description. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. Contact us to learn how to launch your own AI-generated podcast at nitromarketing.com. That's NYTRO marketing.com. See you tomorrow for more AI and tech news.